Today on the channel, we head back to the swamps with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Target exclusive cartoon Colossus of the Swamps.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another cartoon, Target exclusive Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Colossus of the Swamps, we got Napoleon Bonafrog. But for all your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle needs that are not Target exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, and of course, anything over $59 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do some comparisons later on as well. So without further ado, let's take a look at the old big beefy package on this one. And of course, this is a Target exclusive. As I did say, these are hitting your stores right now as I'm filming this. It was weird. I hit a bunch of stores Monday, depending when you're watching this, Monday of this week. Hit a bunch of stores, not a lot going on, but then Tuesday, bam, these were everywhere. A lot of stores had 4 or 5 of these, so I would just have to say, as usual with the turtle stuff at Target, patience is a virtue. It'll eventually come. When it comes, as some may say. But I think these will be out there, and you're getting a little bit more deep cut. I think we'd all agree in the turtle cartoon universe. So some of the stuff not selling as fast as it used to be. Turtle anxiety, I might as well retire the shirt from the Pro Wrestling Tees store at this point. Oh no, it's the #1 seller. You will pick up your Pro Wrestling Tees Turtle Anxiety t-shirt over there. Support the channel. Search Kyle Peterson. There you go. Well, let's take a look at old Napoleon Bonafrog, the Colossus of the Swamp. Big, heavy figure. Could this be the biggest cartoon turtle figure we've had yet? We'll find out later in this video. But definitely heavy. Definitely a big boy. There's no doubt about it right there. You can see him growing there. Very cool Bebop and Rocksteady. Can we get that Bebop and Rocksteady in the future? I guess we'll wait and see what happens there. This was the first one I did find out on the shelves, and you'll see it in a future toy hunt video. Unfortunately, the packaging pretty beat up on this package here. So, beggars can't be choosers. I said, well, I'm picking it up. I'm opening it anyways. And I always say, you know, if you're going to pick it up to open it, you might as well get a beat up one. Save the minty ones for the inbox collectors. That's kind of my thought process on that one there. There's a little logo action, Colossus of the Swamp. Volume 10, of course, in the VHS series is what we got going on. That's kind of what I think of this as. Very interesting on the back how you're promoting Rocksteady and Bebop a little bit more. I guess just Rocksteady. A little bit more than the Colossus of the Swamp himself. Some interesting stuff going on back there. And a big old blurb as well. We'll read that here in a second. Of course, got the big window box. The Hulkin' Frog looking good. Love the window box on this one. All right, Napoleon Bonafrog, Floridian, Amphibian, Punk, searching for a way to tap into the hidden hunger that all frogs have, then an accidental overdose. But this is getting dark. An accidental overdose from a mutant shooter alters his body chemistry, and now when Napoleon Bonafrog gets hopping mad, a terrible transformation occurs. So a little bit like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or of course, Incredible Hulk, as we do know. The mutant is driven by aggravation, once again, just like the Hulk. Pursued by an arch-villain, the mutant is wanted to push a war machine out of the Arctic snow. However, the Ninja Turtles know Napoleon Bonafrog to be a friend, and Donatello knows to save that friendship, he must find a way to reverse the monstrous metamorphosis. Only when will Napoleon Bonafrog be able to quell the belligerent Batrician inside him. Man, some big words here. Some big words in this one. But let's pull them out of the package. Let's see what all the fuss is about. And has there been fuss? I don't know. Big figures, there's always fuss with big figures, if you ask me. Get a little street scene background on this one there, as you can see right there. So some people do save that, I'm sure. Off to the side. See you later. And oh my gosh, we got a big one going on here. I'm going to take this one offline. I'm going to get him all cut out of here. But there he is in the old plastic prison. We'll be back with the Colossus of the Swamp. All right, we got this big boy out of the package. All the twist ties that we can expect with NECA, of course. But let's break this down. Let's take a look at the accessories first, as we always do. And I guess we'll start it off with the hands. Of course, the big Colossus there, he's got 2 fists of fury. Wouldn't expect anything else from a hulking type character, of course, but definitely looking good in the hand department with the 2 fists. You do get 2 gripping hands. If he wants to take somebody by the throat, he can do that. So you do get 2 gripping hands, and then you get 2 splayed out hands, 2 big old splayed out hands, whatever he wants to do with those. So choose your own hand adventure, as we always do say here on the channel. Then we do get the gun. I guess this would be the gun that changed him into what he is. Very futuristic gun, of course, very cartoon style. Love the little green mutagen, green mutation, whatever you want to call it, inside of here. It almost looks like it's real liquid. I just did a little turn to think, is it actual liquid? But it is not. It's just painted halfway in there, but it looks like some of it's been used. Very cool, of course. You can use this with somebody else, obviously, to shoot him, to make him turn into the giant he did become there, old Napoleon. So we do get that weapon there. Then we get something very, very cool here that I wasn't aware this was going to be in the pack, but you get 2 of the other frog's heads. So, of course, if you had the frog packs in the past, and I'd imagine if you're buying this one, you probably got the frogs in the past. I would have to think so. But you get 2 new heads for them, and man, they're aghast. They just can't believe what they're seeing. Their brother has changed into a monster, and you can kind of reenact that with these heads. So you can move the heads around. Very, very cool idea, and a very cool thing to collectors of the past that got those frog sets to get a little bit more for that set as well. So I thought that was pretty cool there. I guess I could explain the head sculpts on these too. First one here, he's got the big open mouth, very cartoon-like. Almost looks like something you've seen a Bugs Bunny cartoon or something like that. Nice lime green color, the big Hulk Hogan coked up eyes going on right there with him. Looking very good. Is this Genghis Frog on this one? I think so. I could be wrong. And then you get this one here, a very worried look. This is one full of concern. He's like, oh no, my good brother, he's changed. He's gotten bigger. But definitely looking interesting here. You got the big old coked out eyes too, but a sadness in these eyes, a sadness in these eyes. So we got both of those going on. And then the last head, of course, is for Napoleon. And this must be, I guess we'll look at both of them right away here, but this one is the sad puppy dog eyes on this one. He is sad. I think he knows he's big, doesn't want to be big anymore. It writes itself at the end of the day. He's sick of being a Colossus. He's sick of being on the rampage. He wants to turn back. So it's a little bit kinder, sweeter version of Napoleon right there. And then the one that comes out of the package, this is a guy that means business. Once again, a lot like Incredible Hulk. This is what this reminds me of here. Big old mad face going on. The big nose, the big teeth. Love the black lines. Got a little bit of paint defect, maybe. Just a little extra black on that middle tooth. Not the end of the world, though. Got the mad eyes as well. The big eyebrows are up. Looking really, really nice on this guy. And then as a whole, you look at him, it just feels like the Incredible Hulk. You even got the purple shorts on with the tears. You got the shirts with the tears. This is a guy that's grown, and he is angry. He is very angry. But unfortunately, it looks like I got some scuffage on the bicep, too. I see that. It's rubbing against that shirt. Right out of the package, I got some scuffing on there, so that's not good. But definitely a hulking figure, a very weighty figure, a very heavy figure for the Cartoon Turtles line. And I guess we'll walk through the articulation real quick on this one. The arms do go all the way around. Problem is you do rub up against that shirt, and you're going to get some paint on there, as I see on mine right here. You get a bicep cut on him. You do get double jointed elbows here. Very tight elbows, though. A lot of times, a lot of people do still heat up the old NECA figures before they get turning and burning with them. So you might want to do that. Choose your own heat up adventure. Be it water, be it a hairdryer. Do whatever you want. An open flame over the campfire. However you do it. Just do it the way you do it. You got the fists, of course, like we talked about. Hands going to be removable. Got a nice little bracelet going on right there. Got the nice little necklace there all sculpted in. That's not moving anywhere or anything like that. That is in there. His head side to side, back and forth. Oh, I didn't notice this until right now. You get some jaw articulation. Not a ton of movement, but a little bit of movement out of that jaw, so I'm here for that. That's very cool. You get the hula hoop at the top, a little bit of articulation, a little bit of the traditional waist articulation as well. Some decent frog splits for a guy of this size and magnitude, of course. You do get a little thigh right there action. You do get the double jointed knees once again. Very tight joints again on this guy. And then he's got big base feet here, big old feet, 3 toes going on. 3 toes, but 4 fingers. I don't know, do the math. But does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? That's always a good test with these guys. Oh my gosh, he does fit if you need him to, but he's bigger than the stand, so I don't even think you really need a stand for him. He stands just fine on his own. He is a big, big dude there. The shirt, of course, got the orange and yellow. Looks like he just got off the beach, of course. He is a punk rock frog, a surfing punk rock frog in a lot of ways. Of course, you got the green skin tone throughout. You got a little bit of those don't even know what you call them, but the frog markings on him. He's got some of that going on there. But definitely a big chunk of plastic here, no doubt about it. A very heavy chunk of plastic as well. And I do like this. Now, it's funny is this is one of those characters that I totally forgotten about, and then I saw it. I want to say we saw this at San Diego Comic-Con back in 2022, July of 2022, and it's one of those things where you have a flashback. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that, and I've been saying it for years on the channel. I don't know if I'll ever do it. It's still wrapped up, unopened, but I have the complete cartoon series. I need to watch it again. I just need to sit down. I just can't find time. Time is my biggest enemy in life. Trying to find time to watch all these Turtle episodes. I'll get to it eventually, maybe in my retirement age, who knows, but definitely a big figure. We talked about the frogs, got him right here. Here's old Napoleon before he grew, before he became a giant. We got him right here looking good. So you got the before and after here. You can almost recreate that Hulk, that very famous Incredible Hulk album cover there with the growing there. This Bruce Banner into the Hulk. You could have some of that. And of course we got the other frogs here, his frog brethren, the brethren of frogs. We got all of them here. They're not going to stand for me, but I'll put some glamour shots up, of course. But you got that, and then you can mix these heads over to those like I talked about earlier. So I think that is really cool, especially if you're a Punk Rock Frogs fan. You're going to be all in on this Colossus. And, of course, comparing him to some other giants in the Turtles world here, we got old Captain Rex. So Rex a little bit taller, not as chunky, not as heavy, that is for sure. But definitely have some size comparison there. And then Chrome Dome, another big one. I guess I could have grabbed Krang if I wanted to. But Chrome Dome's still going to be the tallest guy, but no doubt this is the brick. This is the thickest. This is the heaviest of the bunch. There's no doubt about it here. But some big figures, man, you know I'm here for that. I love big figures. So I'm here for the Colossus of the Swamp all day long and twice on Sunday. But what are your guys' thoughts on this one? Easy pickup, easy pass? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this very YouTube channel. As you guys know, we got videos every single day and then some. And of course, don't forget about the Patreon channel where you can get early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, pizza reviews, dog stuff. You name it, it's all going down over there on the old Patreon channel, and best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Pick up your Turtle Anxiety t-shirt. Search Kyle Peterson over there, and don't forget to hit me up, follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So, for Napoleon, the Colossus of the Swamp, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.